Good morning, my beautiful people. Good morning. This morning, I want to talk to you about obstacles. We all have them. They arise in our life every single day. Something stops us or tries to stop us from attempting to do something worthwhile. Something stops us from attempting to take the next step in our life because we allow an obstacle to deter us from the vision that we have for ourselves. Something and somewhere along the line, we have disconnected ourselves from achieving what we need to achieve. Obstacles are going to come, obstacles will arise, and it will not be pretty. It will not be nice. But at the end of the day, we, you, me, I cannot give into those obstacles. We have to continue to keep trying. We have to continue to keep moving forward. We have to continue to push, to drive, to strive, to just move forward. And no matter what it is that you're trying to do in your life, because at the end of the day, it is a crafty way for you to quit on yourself. And quitting is not an option. Quitting is not something that's in your DNA. Quitting is not something that you will allow to happen to you. This morning, I woke up with an obstacle. I had an obstacle in my way. I looked at it first as a problem. I said, this is a problem. And I felt defeated. I was defeated at that particular moment in my life. I looked and I viewed it and I was defeated. I felt like I couldn't do nothing else. But then once I took my shower, and when you take your shower, you are meditating, you are thinking, you are coming up with an idea. Something is clicking in your head. It's supposed to be something clicking in your mind. Something is clicking and something is going on and things are starting to move around and you're starting to see that this is just an obstacle. This is just one small step of a stopping stone that's trying to stop me from achieving my goal. And it's not going to happen. It's an obstacle. We have to continue to move forward no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what's happening in your life, no matter what trials you may face, no matter what tribulations you are in right now. You have to move forward because moving forward it helps you to see that you will not be defeated by the things that arise in your life that you have no control over. That's what happens. You have no control over the things that comes about that just pops up. And then sometimes we do have control over those things, but we choose to decide whether we want to move forward or we want to swallow and wallow in our pity and nothing happens. So this morning is an obstacle. I look at my stone that just got thrown into the little mix of me having a particular moment of myself this morning as an obstacle. At first, I felt defeated, and I thought like, wow, this is just going to defeat me today because there's nothing else I can do with it. But however, I said, Yulonda, you will not allow this. You will not allow one little small obstacle to deter you from achieving what you have to achieve, to deter you from moving forward in your goals, to deter you from seeing greatness in yourself, because you are better than that. Don't let that stop you. Do not allow an obstacle to stop you. Now, we all face them. If you don't face an obstacle or trial or tribulation, then honey, you got the perfected life. And I applaud you on that. But however, if you do face a trial, an obstacle, or a tribulation, it is okay. But do not allow that to defeat you. Do not allow that to stop your growth. Do not allow that to deter you from going forward in your dream and in your goals that you have for yourself. Because baby, let me tell you, they gonna come a dime a dozen. And either we going to stand up and we going to fight for what we want to do, or we going to sit down and let that thing defeat us to the fullest. And I will not allow it to defeat me. I will not allow any obstacle, trial, or tribulation to defeat me because I'm a fighter. And when I say you got to fight for you, you got to fight for you. You got to fight for this mentality up here. And you got to fight for what you want. And that's how that goes. No matter how you look at it, you have to fight. You got to fight every day. As moms, we fight for our children every day. As wives, we fight for our husbands every day. You fight for yourself every day, because every day something or someone has to pull something from you that they need to actually make it on their own with something else of their own that they're dealing with on their own. So at the end of the day, you have to fight. If you a grandparent, you got to fight for your grandchildren. It don't matter who you are. You a aunt, you a niece, you a nephew, you a cousin, you a godfather, a godmother, whatever they call it. You got to still fight, because there is someone who still depends on you to make it through, so that you can continue to be their strength, so that you can continue to be their bound, so that you can continue to be their extra oomph that they need to make it through their next day. So don't allow obstacles to defeat you, because an obstacle is just another way for you to think about how to go around that thing. That's all it is. It's just another way for you to say, okay, it won't work this way, but it will definitely work another way. And that's when you got to come up with creativity. That's when you got to come up with something in your mind and say, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to do better. I'm going to figure this thing out, because it ain't going to defeat me. See, the obstacle this morning thought it had me. It thought that I was going to be defeated. And it did have me for a second or two. It did. But then I had to think about, Yulonda, you are better than that. Get your life together, girl. You are better than that. That's an obstacle. Do not allow your current situation, or whatever you got going on in your life, or whatever bad news somebody may tell you, or any loss of whatever someone may say to you. It's okay. That's an obstacle. Because there are ways around it. Because let me tell you something. There's always another way to do something. You just have to come and you have to figure that thing out. Whether you got to put two heads together, two heads are better than one. But however you got to figure it out, you better figure it out. And do not allow an obstacle to deter you. So that is my hello moment for this morning, to say, do not allow an obstacle to deter you from whatever goal, from whatever strives that you want to achieve. You will achieve it. You have to just move forward to achieving that thing, because let me tell you, you will not only have one obstacle, you'll have a million obstacles. You will not feel defeated one time. You'll feel defeated 20 million times. But at the end of the day, you bet not give up. You bet not give that devil the satisfaction of letting you see you fall to the ground and you start crying. You can have your moment, cry on and cry loud and cry hard. But at the end of the day, you better come back up with a great idea on how to remove yourself from that deterring moments and that obstacle that has defeated you. Because that's just the devil saying, I got you. You can't do nothing now. I'm through this hiccup in your life. It's okay. It's another way to get around that. It's another moment for you to think about. So do not allow no one and nothing to deter you from what you got going forward for yourself. You better fight for you. Like I say every single day, you better fight. And I mean it. Because I'm going to fight for me. Okay? All right, now there. I wanted to say good morning to you all. And I just had to tell y'all that it is okay to have an obstacle. Because it's going to happen. But you got to fight. You got to fight around that bad boy. Because anytime somebody can see you fall to the ground and fail, they will be happy, okay? They'll be over there cheering, doing dances and everything else because you failed. No, do not allow it to happen. And I mean it. Don't allow it. That's my word for y'all today. Get around those obstacles. Do not let them defeat you. And do not let them deter you from what you got going on. Because you are better than that. You are better than that. All right. It's Coach. Happy Thursday, y'all. Peace.